Well, guys, we're here on Lake Columbia and out in open water, just trying to live scope something. And I could see a few fish swimming around, but I was really struggling trying to get one to bite. So changed from a mooch minnow to I think it's a 2.3 Kitech swim bait. And as you can see here, I was kind of shocked. He put on a pretty good fight. I don't fish with a spinning rod very often, just something I'm not used to, not something I'm very good at. I like to power fish, and he gives me a workout, as you can see here. Yeah, my dad gives me a hard time for not using dip net, but I don't know if it's just a curse against me or whatever. I pull that thing out and I can't catch anything. I wish I'd have done a better job showing y'all the tail of this fish. One thing about Lake Columbia is you can only keep one fish over 20 inches, and that fish right there was 19 and about 7/8, but his tail was beat up, looked like a turtle had been chewing on it. Thank goodness, because I got to keep him. Here I went to another area, live scoping again. Switched over to a shaky head with a June bug worm on it. It's a lot of fish roaming around. Finally got this smaller one to bite. Again, a lot of fish. I just can't seem to get them to commit, but that's been the story of my fishing trips when it goes to live scoping. Some of these guys are just dominant at it, and some I got to keep working at if I want to compete. Yeah, that was number 4 in the box. I was struggling catching fish. I knew I needed to get a limit at some point, and I'm fixing to leave this area and head up in what we call in the woods. Ran up on my brother. We have a couple places there in the woods, just family holes. So I hate calling them community holes, but pulled up and throwing a big worm, dragging it around. It's kind of like fishing a Carolina rig, but Texas style. Of course, this little sucker here was, I was just looking for number 5, so decided to go ahead and measure it, see if I could get it in the box, but about 11 3/4 inches long, just a dink, no help. But that's my brother back there on the backside. You can see we're fishing basically the same area of fish. He had caught 3 out of there in that area. It's a pretty good big area right on the side of the boat road. Here, really didn't know this fish was that big, but boat flipped him over in the boat, and of course, my brother can hear me. Get him in the boat, he hits the bottom, breaks my line. So good thing I got him in the boat. I guess that's that risk when you start boat flipping them, but hey, I got him in the boat. Now it's time to sit down and retie. Well, it's later in the day. It's about 2 o'clock. I go over to some edge of some pads, and I don't know why I decided to pick up a frog, but I just picked up a white frog, cranking frog, and I just went to chunking and winding. The sun was out, looking for a luck deal, and he pulls it under, and I know it was a pretty good fish, but he was hung up in some pads, really had me boat up there, making that braid go to work. And then about right there when he come up, which was just out of the camera, but I realized that pretty good size head on him. Again, though, those fish are really hard to tell how big they are as far as weight goes, because some of them are so long and thin. And then Columbia is well known for having some football-shaped fish, and he ended up being a pretty healthy fish, about 21 inches long, weighed 5.05, and that was give me an opportunity to coil one there, so I was able to throw one of those 1.7s back, and would have loved to have caught one more like that, but it was late in the day. Well, I decided there's a ditch that runs around this little island here, and I decided I was going to leave there after I coiled, and I was going to work my way out to the boat run and just throw that big worm around, drag around, hope for luck. I get going out across there, and actually there's a couple of other guys that are in our club that were fishing out behind me. Decided to go way out and around them. Ended up catching a couple there, which you're fixing to see. Missed the first one, and then throw right back out there, fix my worm, throw right back out there, and actually catch one. Didn't take the time to weigh it. Probably should have, but I didn't think it was going to help me any. But anyways, pretty good tournament. Anyway, in a 16.30, took second. The winner had 16.99, but ended up being a pretty good tournament for me. Just couldn't get rid of that other small one. I appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me on the channel here, and hopefully I can get some more video footage, and we'll see you next time.